मैं start कर. Good evening, guys. Huh? Good evening, guys. What's up? It's Friday. You know what's the time? Of course, it's time for Immortals Showdown. So, guys, we have two crazy teams here: Team VV and Team LWC. It's week 5 quarterfinals. Let's see. Okay, we can see the banning phase has started. We can also see two crazy bans. One is Kimi and another is Zuxian. You know, Zuxian is a very good ban from the side of VV. We can also see a ban of Kaja. Okay, that's a very good. I mean, an average man. You know, like it can pick up, but still okay. We do see a Grok ban as our own main. Grok is very crazy, man. I play Grok and Grok is crazy. Like he can literally control the whole field. What other ban we can see from the side of LWC? Can we see a Sora ban or a Fanny ban? Can we hope for a Freya ban? Okay, we do see a Kelia ban. Okay, that's a very nice ban. You know, Kelia, that pick of potential and that healing, you know, both are crazy. What other ban we can see from VB? Okay, we do see a Leomord ban, man. You know, Leomord ban is a good ban, you know, like Leomord, his clearing speed and that damage, you know, that critical damage after 2 hits, you know, hits very widely. It is very good ban. Okay, what can we see? Can we see a Sora? Can we see a Sora or a carry? Can we see mid laner? Okay, we do see a Sora pick. You know, Sora is crazy. His damage, his tankiness, both are crazy, man. Like you know that assassin from, you know, assassin form's early damage hits pretty widely, man. You know, it's very hard. And that tankiness, man, it is very annoying to deal with. That CC and the tankiness of Sora is crazy. But we do see a tank melter from the side of VV, and of course, it's none other than Carry. That true damage melts the tanks like, you know, it's made up of water. It is a very good pick from the side of VV. We also see a Zatian. Okay, we can see some early pokes and you know that Phoenix Fury dropping down, stunning all 5 of your members, man. It is pretty wild and a very good pick from the side of VB. But you know, picking mid lane this early. Okay, we do see Minotaur. Can we see a Minotaur pick? Okay, we do see a Minotaur pick. And Gunia pick, you know, Gunia is going crazy, man. Like, she's going crazy. Her CC and, you know, combined with that Minotaur's ult, Minotaur's Fury, that knockup and Gunia ult, both, you know, gonna do something crazy. A very crazy wombo combo we are gonna see. Okay, what will be the third pick? Will it be a marksman? Can we see? But can we see a Yuzong? Can we see a Yuzong? Or Lapu Lapu? Can we see Assassin picked? Can we see YSS? Okay, we do see a Ferdinand pick. Man, that Ferdinand. His tankiness and his looks both are crazy, you know. Like, if I was a girl, you know, I would have, you know, crazy. Let's not talk about it. Okay, we do see a Eve ban. Eve is pretty crazy, you know, the real world manipulation is a very crazy, you know, fighting inside their real world manipulation is pretty wild, and it is a very good pick. It is a very good ban from the side of VV. Okay, we do see a Lapu Lapu ban from the side of LWC and a Moscow ban from VB. You know, banning Moscow, okay, it is a very good ban because in lead game, his damage and his carry potential in the late game is pretty wild and pretty crazy. Like for real, pretty crazy. Okay, what ban can we see from the side of LWC? What ban can we see? Okay, are they not banning? Okay, we do see a Phobius ban. Banning Phobius was a very good ban, because I know Sora, I think that Phobius is the direct counter of Sora, and banning it was a very good decision from the side of LWC. Okay, can we see? What can we see? Can we see? Okay, we do see a Badang pick. I guess Badang gonna go roam.
Let my bullets be the
Okay, we
nails
do
in your
see
coffin.
Granger and what else it's gonna be? What's gonna be their mage? Can we see Farsa? Don't joke, man. Oh, what the fuck? It is Gushin! Man! Gushin and mid lane, it's gonna be pretty wild. Like, for real, it's gonna be pretty wild. We do see a Badang, although, Badang is a very good. Badang going EXP? Okay, if they pick Arlord, they will have a crazy combo like Badang gonna wall them and Fredden gonna CC them and that Arlord's gonna dash, 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 dash. Okay, we do see Suyu. Huh? Is is Fred gonna go EXP? EXP Fredden in front of Sora? Okay, it's gonna be pretty wild and pretty crazy. Let's see how the match gonna proceed. Oh man, we do see Minato's skin being picked. And both teams drafted a very crazy draft.
Welcome to MOBA Legends.
There we go, guys. Welcome to the land of dawns. Both junglers starting
Troops deployed.
from their blue. Okay, we do see Badang poking that Minato in the mid. Both junglers are farming. Okay, we do see little pokes coming in the mid lane. And can we see first that from the side of VB? Okay, I guess no first blood. We do see Badang providing vision for their jungler. That Minato is helping Junior. Okay, both the junglers are rotating in the orange buff. We do see Junior securing the orange buff. Poking is going crazy, and in the XP lane, both XP laners are fighting crazily. And we do see Zetian using his second skill, checking the bushes and all. Okay, we do see that Suyu is not level 4, but his skills are unlocked. Okay, we do see. Okay, Revitalize being used from Minato, and that's a very good use. The XP could have been secured by the junior. We can see that Suyu has reached level 4. Okay, can we see the first blood? Okay, no first blood until now. You can see turtle dance. Both the XP laners are level 4. Okay, we do see little pokes from the side of VV. Okay, we do see that Suyu has cleared his view buff and he is almost level 5. He's almost level 5. No fights. We can also see the envelopes. Okay, a very odd envelope being picked by the Sora. Okay, we do see Sora using his ult form, and we can also see the first blood from the side of LWC. And that was crazy. Sora going in the fight again, and we can see the second blood being secured by the Badang, and
Red team hero has been slain.
kill secured by their jungler. Suyu. Okay, we do see Retro being used by Junior and securing the kill of Suyu. That was a very good fight and a very W fight. Okay, we do see that he's almost done. Okay, we can see Red securing the kill of Junior. Man, that was crazy, his ult. That was crazy. Okay, we can see the turtle being secured from Lucian from the side of LWC. And goal laner of VV rotating in the mid lane, securing the minions and going back to his lane. No fight to be seen yet, but we can see a 300 gold lead from the side of LWC. We can see Sora getting his first item, Warwick's, and we can see the ult being popped. The Phoenix Fury has been used, and the ultimate of Badang is used. And can we see a crazy fight? We can see a crazy fight. Okay, we can see Suyu securing the kill of Nagushin, securing the kill of Suyu, and Carry securing the kill of Granger. Although they are chasing the carry, but they can they catch the carry? Okay, we can do see little pokes in the mid lane. PXP fighting with each other. Sora and Fredrin both are daddy and fighting with each other. Okay, we can see
Red team
that
turret has
the
been
XP,
destroyed.
that the gold turret has been destroyed from the side of LWC. We can also see 1k lead from the side of LWC. Okay, we can see a mega kill from the side of LWC. Gushen securing the kill of Carry, and can we? Okay, is he gonna die? Okay, that Fred insult, man. It is crazy, like absolute cinema. Okay, Sora going pretty deep and securing the kill of Zatian.
Unstoppable.
Okay, there we go. Another kill being secured by the side of LWC, securing Gushin securing the kill of Kerry, I guess. That was Kerry, I guess. Okay, we can see a easy turtle to the side of LWC. As we can see that there
Red team's
is
turret has been
a
destroyed.
military gap of 1 level.
Blue team has slain
A
the
easy
dragon.
turtle on the side of LWC. Okay, we can see Sora doing his strength form. Okay, we can see Phoenix Fury has been popped, but no crazy fights. Although that Fred is pretty deep, we can see that was a very good ulti from the side of Minotaur. And there we go, another knockup from the side of Minotaur, and that was crazy. Okay, Granger using his flicker for securing the kill, but kill has been secured by the Gushin. Gushin securing the kill of Suyu, man, that fight was crazy. And we can also see the mid turret of VV being secured by the team LWC. Ranger is going pretty crazy. And we can also see the itemization. Lucian and Ranger both going for this Sky Piercer. We can also see that, okay, leave the itemization. Let's focus on the fight. That was little pokes from the side of LWC. And we can see a shutdown, man. That was sad for Lucian. That is securing the kill of Lucian. Okay, there we go. You know, you never. That's why you should never overcommit. You can see little overcommitment from the side of LWC and VB punishing them. It's gonna be an easy mid turret if they push. Okay, we do see Granger going pretty wild, and is he gonna secure the kill of the carry? Okay, now carry escaped successfully, and that was a good escape from the side of VB. That carry escaping successfully. We can see little poking between the tanks. We can see the Lord has spawned, and we can also see 2k lead from the side of LWC. Okay, the Lord dance has started. Sora doing little pokes to the Lord, and Minato being the front line. Okay, we can see that Sora has been locked down. We can see Sora using his tank bomb, and his kill has been secured by the Suyu, but Gushin goes too deep and secures a kill, but he also has been killed, and it's gonna be an easy lord. Is it gonna be an easy lord for VV, or you can see a pretty crazy miracle from the side of LWC. Okay, we can see we've been killed by the jungler of LWC, but you can see a double kill and an easy lot for the side of LWC. Man, it's going crazy. Both the teams are fighting heavily and securing kills. Man, it's going pretty wild. It's so fun, man. That thread is pretty tanky. Okay, we can see Sora. Suyu was holding his first skill, but no engage from the side of VV. You can see Lord marching from the top lane. Blue team turret has been destroyed. Okay, another turret for VV. Their XP turret and their gold turret has been destroyed, and we can see another turret being destroyed. Okay, that was pretty crazy. Gushin escaping 1 HP. Man, it was pretty crazy. Fred's ult was on the point, but Gushin has crazy luck and he escaped. So we can see Sora having his second or third item, brute force. Okay, we can see that the holy shield of the gold has been popped out. Also, the XP gold shield has been popped out. We can see little pokes between the tanks. Okay, can we see the itemization again? Can we see the itemization? Okay, we can see the itemization. Oh, is there a crazy item? Is there a crazy item? Okay, we can see Guinea has his winter crown, so we can see second skill ult and winter crown combo from Guinea. We can also see that Carrie has her Trinity Bear, man. Carrie is gonna melt that Sora and that Minato if she finds the perfect chance. Okay, man, that Minato going crazy, securing the kill of Carrie. Man, look at that Minato skin, man. I love it. Can we just focus on Minato for a little sec? Man, it's looking crazy. Can see little pokes coming from the side of it's a gonna.
Killing spree.
Okay, we can see a kill from LWC. Granger securing the kill of Badang, and a double kill from the side of LWC, securing the kill of Fredrin. Man, that was crazy. But we can see that Fredrin, that Suyu is solo pushing the turret. And can we see? Can we see it? Okay, man, that was a kill, but Suyu missed it. But that was the discipline you can expect from a team, not going for the kills and going for the turrets is the discipline that we must see. Because it's a game of turret, not kills. Okay, we can see the Lord has spawned. Can we focus to the Lord? We can see that Lord dance has started. Both the teams, I know not the both the teams, but LWC poking the Lord. Okay, we can see the Phoenix Fury has been popped out. Okay, we can see that Sora is going pretty wild and he CC'd the Fredrin, but he escaped.
Red team hero
But
has
okay, we
been
can
slain.
see that
Red team has
Junior
doubled
used
the
that.
down.
Junior used that ult, that second skin and ult combo to kill both their
Unstoppable.
jungler and their MM. But we can see that Sora, that Suyu secured the Lord. Man, that was crazy. Junior, why didn't they secure the turtle? Yes, she was using winter ground. That's why she was unable to secure the Lord. You can see both the Lord has been secured by the side of VV. We can see little pokes in mid B. Sora. Okay, that was a crazy crowd control from that Zatian. Okay, we can see another kill being secured by Carry, and that was a very good ult from the side of Minato, but their jungler was not present at that time. But we can see that the Lord is in their base, and can we focus on the Lord? Can we focus on the Lord? Okay, the Lord being killed by. Okay, we can see that Sora is going to die, I guess. Okay, there we go. Sora dies. Now that was sad. That Suyu second skill killed Sora. Man, it was sad. Sora was going crazy. Okay, we can see little folks in the mid lane. We can see that Granger has respawned. Can we see the sky stack on Granger? Okay, Granger has 46 stacks on Sky, and Gushen has 21 stacks. But we can see that Badang has 30 stacks on
Team hero has been
that
slain.
on
Team
that
hero
tournament,
has
but
been
we can see a
slain.
very wild fight in the purple buff of LWC. And that was a very W engage from the side of VV securing the kill of their tank and that jungler junior.
Red team hero
Okay,
has
we
been
can see
slain.
Gushen going crazy,
Team
Minato
hero
going
has
crazy.
double
We
kill.
can see that Sora
Blue
using his
team's
tank
base
form.
turret has been destroyed. Red team hero
Sora,
has been
no.
slain.
Oh, Sora has been melted in 2 seconds. Didn't I tell you that carry is gonna melt that Sora in a second? She was crazy, man.
Victory!
She was crazy. Her damage in the late game was crazy, man. It was a very wild fight, but we can see the MVP has been secured by the Suyu and the Gushen. And I will not say him Gushen, man. He's Minato. He did some pretty wild stuff, but sadly he lost. I feel bad for him. But both the team tried hard. We can also see that Granger dealt the highest damage. And Gushin having the most kill participation, team fight participation. Man, it was crazy. The fight was crazy. But sometimes luck plays. that engage in the purple wolf was a bad idea. But we can't do anything, and we be securing the win. It was crazy. And I would also like to thank I would also like to thank I would present a special thanks to Esports Live and Amatis Bot for making this event possible. If you guys want to buy diamonds at cheap rate, use Amatis Bot by joining our server and getting 10% off. Offer is limited for limited time, so join the server as fast as possible. And also visit our Esports Live platform, register your team, for playing some similar tournaments and winning some cash prize. Thank you guys. Your caster Akshat signing off. Welcome back, guys. We are back. In the Immortal Showdown, the quarterfinals of the Immortal Showdown, and we have two pretty crazy teams with me. Eyes Wide Shut, and that's a pretty crazy name, Eyes Wide Shut and Team Tigers. Let's see. The ban phase has been started. What can we see? Can we see a Zuxian man? Can we see a Zuxian man from the side of Eyes Wide Shut?
I'm
Your
born
team
with
has
Okay,
been
we
talent.
can see a junior ban from the side of Ice White Shirt. Junior was going pretty wild in the previous match, and Junior jungle is pretty
The
crazy,
clouds
like
are
for
ever
real,
Your
pretty
shifting,
crazy.
team
Okay,
is
we
but
can
I
also
scared.
remain
see a
steadfast.
crazy hero ban from the side of Team Tiger, and that's of course Sora. Sora is crazy. His tank form and his assassin form both are pretty crazy. Like both are pretty crazy, man.
Butterflies
In the
born
Your
late
where
game
I
you
team
can
is
wish.
banning.
see,
Guided
in the early
by
game you
love's
can give
influence.
damage, and Sora is crazy. His whole kit is pretty crazy. Okay, we can see Zuxian being banned. I will not talk about Zuxian, man. Zuxian, she is the craziest hero, like the craziest
Sir,
mage
what's
in
your
the
command?
whole
Your team is banning.
MLBB. I wouldn't lie, man. Like her kit, that CC from the second skill and that damage, both are pretty wild and pretty crazy, and at the same time annoying. Okay, we can see a Fanny ban from the side of Team Tiger. We all know why a Fanny is banned here. Fanny is crazy. She can solo carry. Like not solo carry, but she can solo push. And if a
Welcome
good
to
Fanny player
God's
Your
is there
team
castle,
in
is
the
party
team,
banning.
friend.
she can solo carry. Like her damage, her mobility, both are top notch. Like literally top notch. Okay, we can see a Grok man. I am a Rome player. I play Grok, and Grok, I love him. His kit, that wall is crazy, and I love Grok. But can we see? But can we see a carry ban?
Come and join me
Okay,
in
we
my
can
dream
see a
world.
Lunox ban. Lunox ban. That's a good one, because Lunox can, melt tanks, and in a blink of an eye. Like her damage is pretty insane, and that light ult, she becomes untargetable and escapes pretty risky situation easily. Okay, we can see. We can see the first pick. Okay, sorry, we can't see the first pick, but what can be the first pick? Can we
Feel the
accept?
itching for
Your
a
Can we
team
real
is
accept Kalia?
fight.
fighting.
Okay, there we go. I was thinking of Kalia, and they picked Kalia. Kalia is wild. Her CC, and her damage is also crazy. Like I play CC, her damage is good in the early game.
Crowned by heaven's
If
mandate,
you pair it
my
with
legacy
if you
shall
pair it with
endure.
Thunderbelt, her damage is good, like really good, and she can also easily stack that
You're
Thunderbelt
looking at the
stacks,
future
Your
and
champion.
team
that
is
peak of
picking.
potential of Kalia is pretty crazy, like for real crazy, and we can't forget the healing, that
This land
little
is our
thodi
homeland,
thodi
and it
healing
will soon be our burial
from Kalia,
ground.
but it is crazy. Like it sometimes it's life saving. Okay, we can see Daddy Yuzong being picked from the side of Team Tiger. Man, Yuzong is a crazy pick. Like she can easily in his tank form, he can easily go into the backlines, target their key heroes like Mage and Marksman, kill him, and escape successfully. His healing, his damage in early game, in mid lane, both are crazy. Like both are crazy. Okay, we
The
Your
southern
team is
seas
we
are
picking.
can see a
my
pretty crazy
domain.
combo from the side of Ice White Shit. Kalia and Kaditha, man, both the fishes gonna cook. Are they gonna cook? The are they gonna cook? Team Tiger, or they are gonna get cooked by Team
I
Tiger.
am the power
Your
of light
team is
incarnate.
banned.
We can see Kaja being picked from the side of Team Tiger. Okay, Kaja is a good hero. Like if you play him correctly now, he is very wild and pretty crazy. Like his ult, that suppression, is pretty annoying to deal with. Like for real, too much annoying. Okay, I don't see the mage.
Team is
Okay,
banned.
they picked ZTN. ZTN, no doubts, man. She is
I've
crazy.
been waiting
Your
for too
team
Her,
is
long.
her,
banned.
her ult, that Phoenix Fury is
Magic
pretty
is my
crazy.
life. Your
It
team is
provides
banned.
that. It provides that. That vision and that strength they need in the crucial moments. That's why ZTN is a pretty crazy pick here. Okay, we can see a very good ban from the side of Ice White. From the side of Team Tiger, we can see Claude. Claude is crazy, man. His damage and his sustain. Although Claude's me,
Valor and
Claude's
royalty in a
Claude's,
Your
dead
team is
body.
picking.
Claude's on which his healing works. That envelope, that fighter envelope has been nerfed. But Claude is crazy, no doubt about him. He's crazy, man. He's crazy. We can also see Curry, Leomord, and Harris being banned out. Okay, that carry ban is a W ban. That Leomord's ban is a W ban. I wouldn't argue about Harith. I haven't played against a good Harith player, that's why I will not say anything. But Harith is pretty wild if you know how to play him. Like he can dash so much and
Three
deal
dead.
insane amount
Your
of
team
damage.
is
Man,
picking.
Harith is good. Plus, I can say that Leomord ban is a W ban too. Like his damage, his jungle clear speed, both are crazy. Okay, we can see K- Clint pick. Man, Clint. Do you think that's a pretty risky pick? Like they have that Kalia for the pick off, but they also have, that Team Tiger also have Kaja for shutting that Kalia down. If she dies, he can easily ult and kill them. Okay, can we see a Freya? Can we see a Freya pick? Okay, I guess that Freya is
Let's go.
gonna
You
go
can't
into
control
the
this
gold
thing.
lane. And Freya gonna cook that Clint. But if Clint's get farmed in the early game, he's gonna dominate the whole team. Like his burst damage is pretty wild. That first skill's damage and that endless battles damage both hits pretty hard, pretty hard. Okay, we can also see a Ferdinand man, Fred, daddy. That Fred is the daddy, believe it, man. And Fred paired with Kelia, that sustain Kelia
This
provides,
is the Emperor's order.
and that CC, they gonna cook. Are they gonna cook Team Tiger or Team Tiger gonna hunt Ice White Shirt? Let's see. Okay, we can see that the jungler of Team Tiger is Akai. Okay, no comments about it. Akai is a pretty good hero, but I think as assassin, would have worked here. But they have that Kilia, that's why they didn't go for that assassin. But okay, it was a nice draft. Both team drafted nicely. Although we can see that Eyes White Shirt using fighter in the gold lane, and that's pretty crazy. Okay, guys, we can see the match has started. Okay.
Welcome to MOBA Legends.
Guys, welcome to the land
5
of
seconds
dance.
till the
You
enemy
can
reaches
see
their battle
both
field.
the
Smash them.
junglers heading to their
All
respective
troops
buffs.
deployed.
and their EXP laner and their gold laner heading to their respective buffs. Can we see a lane cut from Freya? Can we see a lane cut from Freya? Okay, we can see that Flint is waiting for her. Can we go to the top lane? Can we go to the top lane? Okay, man, Flint's doing some heavy damage to that Freya. So we can see a very good rotation from the side of Ice White Shirt, and that was a very good rotation, from Freya. Okay, we can also see that the lava golem has been secured from the side of Ice White Shirt, and it's gonna be, that Akai is gonna face some serious issue because he don't have his lava golem, and he's gonna have a little. Okay, we can see that Kelia jumping on the Yuzong, and there's a fight. There's a little poking, not fight, for that XP grab, and we can see that Ice White Shirt secures that grab. We can see that Akai, Akai trying to that that Akai trying to poke. We can see a very wild rotation because Akai is not level 4, and we can see that turtle has spawned. Like, what are you doing, Akai? Go level 4, ho bhai. Okay, we can see Yuzong jumping on that Fred. Okay, we can see crazy CC from the side of
Red team
huh?
hero has been slain.
What the hell happened? Okay, we can see that that fish securing the kill of Yuzong, and she almost secured the kill of that Zetian, but she survived somehow. But we can see a very good rotation from the side of Freya. She came in the bot lane from using that river, expanding rivers,
Slain the turtle.
and easy turtle from the side for the side of Ice White Shirt. That was pretty good rotation. Can see that Akai is only level 5, and okay, both the junglers are level 5. I thought that Akai must have
Red
been.
team
Okay,
hero
we can
has
see
been
that
slain.
the key that the what just happened. My screen just freezed. Okay, we can see that Akai just secured the kill of the fish of the Kadita. What the hell? I saw that dived in. She dived in for securing the kill of Flint, and she almost busted him. But I guess she was not able to burst Clint. I guess Clint was pretty lucky, or she didn't have that much damage. Okay, can we see the itemization? Okay, we can see the ult
Red
being
team
used
hero has
from
been slain.
Kelia, using that ult and kidnapping that Akai. It was crazy.
Red team hero has
Oh
been
my
slain.
goodness, man! That CC from the side of Ice White Shirt is pretty wild, man. Like that Fred, he's continuously CCing the man. Okay, we can see that Ice White Shirt secured the blue buff of Team Tiger. What the hell is going on, man? Ice White Shirt are going pretty wild. We can also see almost 1.5 gold lead from the side. It's almost okay. There we go. It's almost 2k lead from the side of Ice White Shirt. We can see that Lapu Lapu just jumped on that Akai, and Kelia used her ult, but Akai using his ult, he becomes CC immune, and he survived somehow. That was crazy. We can see little pokes coming from the side of
Blue team
Ice White
hero
Shirt,
has been
and
slain.
there we go. Didn't I tell you that Flint's burst damage is crazy. We can also see that right now. Like he easily busted did Kelia.
Red team hero
There
has
we
been
go, another
slain.
kill win secured on this side of Ice White Shed. They are shutting the eyes, you know. We can also see almost, you know, almost hitting 3k gold lead. Guys, White Shirt going pretty wild. You can also see two level retreat gap. You know, Akai is level 7 and Fredrin is just level 9, you know. Akai needs to farm, man. This guy needs to farm. Okay, we can see little poots in the XP lane. Both the XPs going wild in the XP lane. We can see that. Okay, there we go. Kaja using his suppression and killing that Kelia. Did I told you that you know Kelia can Kaja can counter Kelia and that was a W trade from the side of PWC. Ice Fight Shut. EY Ice Fight Shut. EYS. Sorry
Red
guys.
team turret has been destroyed.
Okay guys, there we go. The gold turret has been secured from the from the side of Ice Fight Shut. Man, you know, if Team Tiger wants to hunt, if they want to win, they have to farm and they have to push and they have to pick off the right character. There we go, another pick off.
Blue team hero has
Although
been
the fight
slain.
was started from Team Tiger, but from with the help of gold advantage. Okay, it was a 1-1 trade from both sides. We can also see that
Team has slain the turtle.
the Lapu Lapu has died and I guess that Akai died, I guess, or that Kaja. I didn't see that. Okay, we can see that the mid turret is in the danger. Okay, we can see Kaja using his flicker and ulting on the Kadita and securing the kill of Kadita. Man, that was very nice and a very good decision from the side of Team Tiger. But we can see that Priya is going wild. She's
Blue
just
team hero has been slain.
spamming
Red
her
team
second
hero
skill
has
and
been
her Vizta
slain.
Verified, but we can see pretty crazy damage from the side of Team Tiger. And can we see
Mega
is the kill
kill.
secured? Okay, we can't.
Red team hero has been
There we
slain.
go.
Red
What
team
the
turret
hell
has
was
been
that,
destroyed.
man? That Lapu sustain, man. Toon, you gotta nerf this guy, man. Like, what the heck was that? What the heck was that, man? Like,
Red team turret
that
has been
sustain, that was pretty
destroyed.
crazy. And we can also see that, they are not getting that farm. Okay, we can
Shut
see
down.
the Fred overextended and Team Tiger, Team Tiger's room, Kaja used that perfect movement and ulted on that Fredrin and shut him down. That was nice. That was
Red
nice,
team turret
Kaja.
has been destroyed.
But we can see that for a kill, turret has been traded out. We can see that all the turrets, all the outer turrets, except the golden turret has been popped out. Okay, we can see that
Red team
a
hero has
pick-off has
been
been committed
slain.
and Celia and Kadita securing the kill of the Clint. We can see both the teams are going pretty wild. Freya going pretty wild, healing like crazy and spamming her second skill. But we can see
Killing
that
spree.
her damage is pretty crazy, man. And did you see that Lapu Lapu securing the kill of Wizen? Man, that was crazy. Wizen needs to farm. Man, like he is so behind. Okay, we can see that. I guess they.
Red team hero has been
Okay, there we
slain.
go. The Akai died.
Blue team
But
hero
there we
has
go.
been
The burst
slain.
damage from the Clint. I guess he built Sky. Can we see the itemization? Ref, can we see the itemization? Okay, there we go. The items. We can see that. Okay, that's a pretty. Okay, what the heck? Kalia has Oracle and a fleeting time, and the Eyes Wide Shut don't have that anti-heal they needed, but they don't need anti-heal that because Yuzong is pretty low on the farm, and Lapu Lapu just built dominance size, so we have that anti-heal. Okay, that's a pretty interesting itemization we can see on Freya. Vorex, Frozen Skith, and at the same time we can see what's his name? The Golden Staff. Okay, no comments, but I learned something new, I guess. Okay, can we? Is it gonna poke out? Okay, there we go. The holy shield
Red
of the
team's
mid turret
turret has
has
been
been popped
destroyed.
out. You can also see the gold turret. The gold lane outer turret has also been popped out. Ah, the match is going pretty wild. I guess. Ah, what just happened? I guess Kaja used his ulti with flicker, but there was no pick off. Okay, there we go.
Red
We
team's
get to
turret has
see
been
a very
slain.
crazy combo. Kelia just jumped inside the turret, used his flicker, used her flicker, and kidnapped that Yuzong and that Kadita securing the kill of Yuzong. And we can see Lapu Lapu is going pretty wild. And with Lapu Lapu, that Freya is also going pretty wild.
Red team's base
Okay,
turret has
we
been
can see
destroyed.
that
Double kill.
overextension. We can see overextension from the side of Ice White Shut. And we can see the kill being secured by the Clint. Can we see the sky stack on the Clint?
Monster
Okay, we
kill.
can see that. Okay, the ZTN hasn't died once, and she is
Blue team's
on
turret has been
607. What
destroyed.
the heck, man? Okay, we can see that the Kaja has 42 stacks on his
Blue
Thunderbelt.
team's turret has been
Okay, we can see
destroyed.
that Clint has 30 stacks on his Sky. You need to shut down that ZTN and that Clint. Okay, we can see Lapu Lapu using his ult. Okay, no poking from the both side. Both sides are farming. Okay, I guess there was a goal lead of 4K in the mid game, but we can see the goal lead. We can see 1-0. A very little goal lead. Okay, we can. It's almost 1K goal lead from the side of Ice White Shirt. That if that Yuzong kidnaps that Kadita and kills him without if that Kaja kidnaps that Kadita. Okay, there we go.
Mega
And
kill.
a kill being secured from the side of Team Tiger. And we can see a Lord Dance. We can see that Fred's ult is almost charged, and if that ult pops out, it's gonna hurt like crazy. And we can see the ult had been
Red
used
team's
out.
hero
We
has
can
been
see Lapu Lapu
slain.
used it, Lapu Lapu used it flicker on the Clint, but we can see no
Red
kill.
team's
Okay,
hero
there we
has been
go.
slain.
Kalita using her skill
Double
and
kill.
killing. Okay, we can see a double kill from the side
Triple kill.
of Ice White Shirt. Freya securing that kill. We can also see that a crazy ult drop down from the Fredden securing the kill of the Clint. We can see the mid turret has been destroyed. Okay, can we see? Is it gonna end? Is it gonna end?
Red team base turret
Okay,
has
we
been
can see
destroyed.
Phoenix Fury has been used. Okay, there we go. Is it gonna end? Is it gonna end? Okay, there we go. The match has ended, man. This, what the heck just happened, man?
Victory.
That team fight almost. The Ice White Shirt almost won that team fight, but that Fred was pretty wild. That Fred was pretty great. And that Lapu Lapu, man. He's crazy. Okay, we can see a Choco. Use them. Man, sad bro. I feel sad for you for securing Choco. But nothing can be done. We can also see that ZTN hasn't died once, and that was pretty crazy. ZTN was pretty wild. Okay, we can also see team party 100% team participation from Kaja, and that was pretty wild, like like crazy. Kaza was going crazy, like he literally, kidnapped two to three main, the mage and the marksman, but sad. I feel sad for Team Tigers. But I also feel happy for Team Ice White Shirt, man. You guys were amazing. Like, you guys were literally amazing, man. Like, too much amazing, man. And I would like to give a special thanks to Esports Live and Amethyst Bot for making this event possible, And if you guys want to buy diamonds at a cheaper rate, you can use Amethyst Bot by joining our server and get a 10% off. But the 10% off offer is only limited for some time, so join the server, guys. That's all I can say. And also visit our esports live platform and register your team, so you can also play in the tournament lobby, use your favorite skins, and win some cash prize. Thank you, guys. Akshay Dagu signing off.
God. Good evening, guys. Here we are for the last match of Immortals Showdown quarterfinals. KOF versus Mitaru. We see Mitaru have been performing very great. Last time they defeated Shadow Esports in round three, and now they have made it to round quarterfinals directly, and they are against his KOF. Both the teams are having quite a good portfolio in this tournament, but Mitaru, I think uh, the defeating Shadow Esports was really a very great achievement they did this time. And it would be interesting to see them if they are going to beat KOF towards the semifinals today or not. Is going to be a question because they have worked hard to defeat Shadow Esports. It was like very neck to neck battle, but it was really interesting. Here we see is a Freya ban and a Zushin ban coming in. Uh, Obviously, KOF is having the first pick here. I would like to predict what they are going for the first pick. The Sora is open, the Hilda is open. Currently, the Sora and Hilda, even maybe the Grok and nothing extra than that. Okay, the Grok is down as well this time. Uh, okay, we see a Zushin ban. This is purely a meta ban coming up from Team Mitaru. And are they going to limit more of the meta or are they going to limit the flex heroes is going to be a question here. We see a Freya and a Grok ban. Okay. Well, the Grok is having a very early, not that much of early potential, but after level 4 and with the walls in the early is going to be a little hard, maybe, if they are going for a little short ranged hero in the mid lane. Okay, we see a Sora ban, so they are probably limiting the meta hero here from Team Mitaru. Uh, we see the last ban coming up from Team KOF is going to be very interesting. Okay, that's Hilda. So, two roamers already down from KOF. Uh, till now, I only see is our Khalid open as one of the next roamers I can think about after the Hilda. Okay, the Yuzong will be going down here, and the only hero which is going to be available this time as a first pick here could be the Guinevere. Yeah, or it will be a Moy. Okay. Well, they're going for the Leomite, but the Guinevere will be open here with the Fanny as well. With the Fanny as well. But I'm not sure that they are going for the Fanny until they ban the Kaja. It would be a little difficult. They go for the Claude here. That is interesting to see if if Tizen goes with the Claude, it's going to be really a comfort pick from his side, and he's going to dominate the match. No matter what you put in front of him in the lane, he is going to carry till the late game with his Cloyd. That is really impressive gameplay that he can provide to this team. This is really great. I would. But what could be? Okay, they go for a high loss. They're not letting the Yomot get a high loss synergy. And the Claude will be picked here. He will be confirming the Claude here. That is really a good pick coming up from Team Mitaru here. Uh, I'm telling you, even if you, no matter what you go against him, he's going to counter you down. No matter how well we see a Nathan this time. A few days ago and a few rounds ago, we saw maybe was a Leslie in front of him, but he did great in there as well. We see a Nathan here. Nathan, maybe for first time I'm seeing him against a Nathan. That would be probably going to be interesting to see if he's going to be dodging the second skill of Nathan or not. Is he going to run the Purify or not is also a question. Depends on the lineup coming up from Team KOF here. Uh, right now they have a proper good drafting, I would say, with the Lilia. Yeah, you can expect this is a very decent draft coming up from Team KOF. But the Phobius is untouched from both the teams. Suyo is as well. Suyo, Fanny, Phobius, everything is untouched here. Yeah, we will go with the Suyo here. That is a very great option in front of the Leo Moy. I would say Suyo is currently, I would say, is a better jungler than the this thing than our Leomord in the early in terms of the early game because Leomord needs the level 4 to get his ultimate and the cooldown is not that short in the early game as well. So
Among the
that's kind
planes
of
exists
Your
the
team is
very
equilibrium,
this
which I
Suyo.
was
He can
made
be really
for.
dominating from level 3. Give him two buffs, and like maybe one golem as well. That's enough for him to dish a lot of damage. With the early Hunter Strike coming up in this, Suyo would be more dominating. And we see a Kufra and a Eve ban. So if these guys are banning Kufra, are they? Uh, I think they might go for a Khalid or a Badang. I'm not sure. Uh, but both of these picks are looking very obvious, I would say. Here they would. No, sorry. They won't need a Badang and a Khalid. My bad. But the Kufra ban here
your
looks like
team
they're
is
limiting
sickening.
they're limiting the early game here. They want are they going to force them to take the Khalid here? I'm not sure about that. But if they are forcing Team KOF to pick the Khalid, that would be
Tiny boy.
okay.
Your
They go for the
team is
winning word.
picking.
Okay, well, winning word EXP, which not that popular in this season, I would say. Could have skipped that ban. Okay, the second last pick coming up from Team Mitaru. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? That's really okay. I think they might go is for the mid laner this time. They want to neutralize maybe. Zetian is open. Zetian is not a bad pick here as well, obviously.
I will choose
Oh, they
my
go
own
for the
Team
path.
EXP
is
pick. They're
picking.
letting the mage be picked in the end. The full base is still open in the EXP. Is KOF going to get the EXP as a Phobius or not? Is going to be a good tank in front of them as well. They'll have a good front line as well with the Phobius. Please go with the Phobius. You're going to win the match if you go with the Phobius, maybe. Um, that can be turned down with any other hero as well. But Minotaur, Minotaur, won't Khalid be better here? Okay, go with the Minotaur. No questions then. Is it going to be a Phobias coming off from TKO if it's going to be a question here? I think we should go with the Phobias here, Team KOF.
May the blood of my enemies flow from
Your
my
team
spear.
is picking.
Oh,
Everything
they
engulfed in
choose is a
flames.
Mencitar. I think they're going to limit the initiation of this guy. The lineage coming up from Suyo will also be limited by the Mencitar here. So I think Mencitar is also a crazy pick here. And, yeah, it's a crazy pick. And the Valor here is going to be one of a big problem towards the Minotaur coming up here. Uh, Even the Leo mod here, all the engages are going to be done for in front of the Valor. So maybe they have to just synchronize. Once they beat down the second skill of Valor, then the Leo mod might go inside with his horse, and then that would be a bad positioning for the Valor here. I have to see how they're going to execute this whole team combination. Let's see. Hmm. There are a lot of flickers
Welcome
here,
to MOBA
but
Legends.
are those flickers going to work in front
5
of the
seconds till the
Mencitar is going
enemy
to be a
reaches the
question.
battlefield.
Is going
Smash
to be a
them.
question.
All troops deployed.
You see, is Leomund starting from the blue buff, the Suyo will be starting from the red. Suyo might be going to be having a fast jump. Okay, the Leomund misses his first kill as well in the jungle here. See, hmm. The mid lane will be poked down with the Lilia a little bit more in terms of in compared to the Valor here. So they're going for the green camps on the top side. In the Lito, that would be, I think, going for towards the Lilia. Yeah, she's going to get it. Really easy for Lilia to get it down. And if I'm not wrong, I think Team QF has like two imports in the team as well. I'm not sure about that. I'm like not at all sure. Maybe I'm like totally wrong. I think they do have some imports there. Okay, looks bad for Hazen here. Well, Hazen or Cheezen? He is a cutie pie both ways, so never mind. Oh, the second skill of Nathan. I'm going to avoid a little bit. The turtle is going to be up in 22 seconds, and both the junglers are almost at the same level experience. Yeah, the Hylos is going to check the bushes. He does know that the Leomord is here, though. The turtle is coming up in 7 seconds here. Which team is going to initiate? Maybe the mid lane might be cleared because Lilia is not level 4, as well as the. Okay, that was not a good decision, Lilia. You should have just used the better pathway. I'm going to use that bush there. Bad, bad, bad. Looking bad for. He lives, he lives. Minotaur lives here. Both the mages will get level 4 here. The Minotaur is low. On the other hand, here the Minsita is going to be getting his SP back. I think, yeah, he's going to get his SP back. The Arlott here. Okay, Minsita goes low here. The Leomord goes in with the ultimate here. Will be CC'd by the high loss. Okay, the turtle got reset. The turtle got reset. They completely they completely destroyed the Leomord ultimate. They baited the Leomord's ultimate really, really good here. I don't think I'm going to get the turtle anymore. With that one single reset of the turtle coming in, they won the turtle because Leomord is going to be very dependent on the ultimate here. Come on, come on, come on. You do have the ultimate, or you don't have the ultimate, Lilia. It's one kill coming up for Team Mitaru here. Quite a good macro coming in from Team Mitaru. Okay, we see a Minsitar ultimate here, but not enough damage in the early game right now. Alert will be resetting. We'll see he's going to get his reset as well here. And in the top lane here, we see quite a good clash, maybe a small clash, not much. Hmm. The mid lane will be cleared again. Hmm. In the top lane, the Hylos is going. Maybe they are searching for initiation because there's a four-man top. I think they are working out for, but they might also rotate in the mid lane here. They can gang the mid lane because the golem will be up for Suyo to be taken down. The Suyo is walking towards the top lane, looking kind of something they're trying to put on in the top lane here. Team Mitaru. They might just force it down. Yeah, they will be forcing it down. The Nathan did escape that. Suyo, it was so obvious that he's going to use his ultimate. You could have predicted that as well. That was not that hard, Suyo. Okay, never mind. Minotaur is going to be defending the Nathan real good here. Not bad. What we see is Hylos ultimate will be down. Hylos's HP is also down here as well. I think there is a 4v4 going to be happening in the bottom. Okay, the Alot comes in with his ultimate. The Minotaur will be low, but he will be alive. The Leomord comes in with the ultimate. I don't think you should go deeper. Okay, will you be able to hook? Yeah, they hooked the high loss. I think they might get a kill there. And they were unsuccessful on that. This time, the Hylos gets his ultimate back on time though. We see one, two. Yeah, two ultimates wasted here. Weighted down by teammate and they're really playing it really good here. But Hylos will also uh, missing his ultimates here in this turtle fight. The turtle has been started. Going to be a question. Is Leomord going to enter? Yeah, he will be entering. This is okay. The Valor will be slowing him down. Yeah, that's a great way for Valor to defend the turtle. Okay, the Valor will be going down here. The Minotaur will be going down as well. The Claude has a good ultimate here as well. The Nathan will be going down as well.
Double kill.
Looking real bad for KOF. They lost the turtle. They lost two of the members as well. Really, no turrets has been swapped from either sides though. But in terms of the damage, in terms of the CC, and in terms of the protection this Valor is providing in the objective is really very good compared to Team QF here. The Valor pick was really great, I would say. In the bottom lane, the Minsitar will be backing off. He knows that there is an issue. There is a gank coming in here. Okay, Minsitar, it's a good decision that you back down here. The problem with Minsitar, like, yeah, I know that you can counter this Suyo. You can counter. Okay, can we get a good hook? No. Nah, nah, that's really bad. Not this time, Minsitar. Yeah, the problem with Minsitar is the one single problem that this hero is totally dependent on the ultimate. And if you miss the ultimate, you are not going to get a lot of output of that hero. So it's way better to choose the phobias because the ultimates are not that dependent there. The Minotaur will be ulting here. 4 men ult or maybe 5 men. I have not seen that properly, but he will be going down because that was not a good initiation. He did ult there, but 1 man will be down here. He's in trying to get. Okay, he's in. He's in and did lower them down, but Uh, I'm kind of worried for Team KOF. What are you going to do with the Cloyd in the late game if you are not having the items, you're not having the gold? There's a 1k, maybe yeah, 1k gold difference almost. But you need to scale better than the Cloyd here, especially the Minotaur and the Leomord.
Blue team turret has been
The bottom
destroyed.
turret will be finally going down. One turret finally will be going down from Team KOF, and Mither will be getting it real good. Cloyd will be
Team
sticking
hero
to split
has
pushing
been
here, and in the
slain.
top lane we see the Minsitar go down here. The Minsitar pick was kind of a challenging pick that was coming up here. I wish they had a Phobius in place of the Minsitar. It would have been better. The Phobius is already in the meta.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Yes, we see here is the turtle is up, right? Both the teams are not are just zoning it out. Maybe Team Blue this time they don't want their ultimate to be baited down. I hope they did understand that every objective fight they're losing just because they are not having their ultimates up. Be it the Mesita, be it the Minotaur, be it the Leomord, all are so ultimate dependent heroes, and okay, the ultimate goes in here. The Leomord will be escaping the R Lord here. That was a good ultimate coming out from the Minsita here,
Red
though.
team hero
Okay,
has been
the
slain.
Claude looks low, looks low, looks low. The anti heal is not yet done in the Claude here. Yeah, that is the reason the Minotaur did survive the Claude here this time. But once the anti-heal comes in, this comes in towards the Cloyd,
Red
it's going
team
to be
turret
hide.
has been destroyed.
We see the Lord will be going down, but they did get
Red
the high
team
loss
turret
down.
has
That's
been
really good.
destroyed.
One of the turret will be treated in the top lane as well. I'm not sure if the Allot did die as well. I think the Allot did die. I think. DHS coming in the Minsitar as well. Hello, be a little careful this time. If you get inside his ultimate, it's going to maybe able to bust you down a bit better than before this time. Interesting to see here. Okay, in the top lane, the Lord will be already 5k HP right now. What was that? Minsitar, we saw that. We saw that Minsitar. That was bad, and a bad word coming out from Minsitar, but he tried though.
Blue team
In the
hero
mid
has
lane, the
been
Leomord
slain.
was trying to protect it, I think, and he died. Once more, a 4-man
Blue
ultimate, but
team
you're not
turret has
getting
been
the backup, I
destroyed.
would say. Okay, that's a good hook coming in, but Nathan, will you? No. Body block comes in from the high louse. He did good here. Good body blocking, good CC towards the team. Very great high loss gameplay coming up. I really like that. It's really great gameplay coming up from the high loss. Very disciplined gameplay, I would say. This from this guy. The ultimates are really on point. Even the Minotaur is trying to do a very good ults, but the follow-ups are somewhere missing because of the I would say the goal difference maybe, but the goal difference not that high. It's like 1k goal difference all the time. They haven't been missing, but the team fights, the ultimate usage is where the team is lacking right now. And that is the reason the Minotaur's ultimates are not going to be used properly. If the Minsita didn't use his ultimate in the top lane by defending Nord, that Minotaur's ult would have been used better in a perfect way. In the top lane, Thizen will be trying to push, but he backed down. He's like walking down a little bit. Okay, the blue buff here. Is it in trouble? Or is it not in trouble? Hylas will just keep giving constant vision of all the enemies here. Looking bad for it. Yeah. He needs a radiant, he needs a chest of Quater, he needs the anti-curates. The Minotaur needs to get a lot fatty than whatever he is right now. The game is going real slow. There has to be a whole wipeout to make it interesting. Both the teams are not giving up. That's a very great. Mincy. Okay, Mincy, trying to take down the high loss, but high loss is too tanky. It took so much time to get the high loss. The Thizen will be already in the backline here, taking down the Minotaur as well as the Lilia this time. And okay, that's really bad for the Nathan. Yeah, once your ultimate is done, you are not going to be that worth it to the team. Yeah, I think they might be ending from the bottom lane here. The horse will be coming up, but enough damage, not enough
Blue team's base
control.
turret has been
This is
destroyed.
looking bad for KOF. If the horse dies, then this is going to be the end. Yeah, this is going to be the end here. I think Thizen is going to mark the yeah, base. That is really a great game coming up from Team Mitaru as well as KOF. They tried good. Just needed a little bit
Victory!
more patience, I think. And that is it. That is how far you go, KOF. And Mitaru, congratulations to qualifying for the semi-finals. And really great gameplay coming up from Team Mitaru. The discipline coming up from the high lows, the ultimates, the gankings, the protection coming up from the Wale's second skill, and the objectives were really great. The damage coming up from the Suyo was also great. In terms of Team KOF, they had very good sets as well, but in the same time, the sets were not in sync. The Minotaur was giving good sets. He was surviving as well after giving the sets, but Mincy was somewhere lacking. The Mincy was lacking somewhere the ultimates. Maybe the Phobias would have been a better pick here, but we never know until we play it. So next time, I would suggest KOF go for the Phobias because the Mincy is too ult dependent hero. And coming up from the Leomord, the Waller is totally was countering this guy. That was really, really bad. And in the end, I would like to thank is our sponsors. Special thanks to Esport Live and Optimus Bot to make this event possible. If you guys wants to buy a diamond at cheaper rate, use Artemis Bot by joining our server and get 10% off for limited time only. And visit our Esport Live platform, register your team, and play similar tournaments and get featured on our live streams. That's it for the night, guys. I will take my leave. Your host and your caster, Amish, is going to be go offline. See you tomorrow. Maybe the timings will be up in Discord, so make sure that you're checking the announcement channels of Immortals Showdown. And the week 6 is coming closer. The more we are coming closer to the end of week 5, the week 6 is coming closer as well. So we'll make week 6 more grand. So stick together, stick to the announcements and all, and we'll meet you tomorrow at the stream with coming up with the semifinals. Mitaru and maybe one more team which is very promising in that semifinals is going to be Peak. So let's see what happens. Who is going to qualify for the finals tomorrow? That will be really interesting. The finals is going to be best of 3. Meet you guys at tomorrow, maybe 7 p.m., maybe 6 p.m. We'll let you know. Join the Discord server for the announcement. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.